In this video, we're going to be going through 3 trials and tribulations working with business owners and how you can avoid these situations. Before we get into all that though, in case you're new to my channel, my name is Davron Karimov. I'm a 22-year-old merchant cash advance broker. If you're serious about getting funding for your business, go to the link. It's funderhunt.co/last step, funderhunt.co/last step. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell. That way you make sure you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I want to give a huge shout out to Kevin and the team at The Bank. They just wrote an article about me. You can see what they wrote here, and I'll put it in the description as well. And yeah, just a huge shout out to Kevin and the Bank team. You guys are amazing. Hopefully I'll be in touch with him soon again. The first business owner that we had was actually an update from our previous video, where I was telling this guy about 2 or 3 weeks ago, this merchant, that, you know, you're taking some really bad cash advances, and if you want to get a renewal from us, you just don't take any more cash advances. And I thought that he understood. I thought he got it. So then I called him up yesterday. I was like, hey, you know, let's do it. You know, we talked 2 weeks ago. You know, we had this whole plan set up. Let's get this funds rolling. And then he says, oh yeah, you know, I needed the money last week and I got funded by I got a renewal. So then I was like, you got a renewal? Was it what? What? I thought we talked about this. And he was like, yeah, you know, but check back with me in a week. But literally, I mean, if you guys remember the last video, I told him, don't take any more advances until we can renew you. And how would I avoid that situation? I don't know. I mean, you know, like, that's something I always get in the comments. Something I get in the comments. You know, you shouldn't tell lenders that you're gonna stack your merchants. You probably shouldn't be telling that. But in reality, these merchants stack themselves all the time. You can't expect a business owner not to take out financing if they need financing, right? It's their business. Business is cash. Business owners need money. So, I mean, there's nothing really I could have done to avoid that besides what I did tell him 2 weeks ago, which was, don't take these advances. I got you. I'll give you what you need. Just don't take any more advances. A couple weeks down the line, you're golden, all right? The next business owner that we had was a business owner that had a situation where they were getting their second position, their second funding, and this lender wanted to do a login with the merchant before they fund them. Pretty standard practice in the industry. He had like $30 or something in his account. I told him, look, we're not going to be able to fund you with $30. So he goes and puts a couple hundred, he put like probably $600 in his account. $600 was not enough to get this guy funded. The business owner was really in need of the capital, and he basically just told me, look, I really need it today. Is there anything you could do? So I had to, what I had to do to avoid this, to overcome this situation, was basically go to a different funder who also could get this guy approved. And, you know, I basically had to talk to the funder and say, hey, this guy only has $600 in his account. Is that something you can fund? And they were like, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. So that's what we did. We got him funded through a different funder that was okay with him having 600 in his account. After we're almost at the finish line, and the only thing that's holding us back is not having the necessary funds to get funded. I wouldn't have switched up the lender, but you know, we had to get it done. The guy needed the money yesterday. He needed it, like, you know, right away. They funded it. So that's another situation we had. And the last business owner I'm going to talk about was this guy. I mean, you know, he's a sweetheart. He said, I'm very good, you know, but here's the deal. Here's what happened. He's telling me, don't even have a conversation with me if it's not under 10% interest. You never took out any business financing before. I was on the phone with him for a good, 10 minutes being like trying to educate him, like, this is how it works, like, you know. And you're and what I was trying to explain to him, this is how I would avoid the situation, is you're looking at the dollar amount, right? Like, let's say this guy had to pay me back $5,000, right? That capital, the principal plus 5,000 of his future receivables, let's just say it's $5,000, right? But you have, you know, weeks to pay it back. He needed the money for like a job. He needed to get materials for a job. So I was like, dude, I was like to the merchant, I was like, yo, you need the capital today. That's gonna get you the materials that to finish up your next job, right? And then you're thinking as, okay, I'm gonna do this one job and then I have to pay you back 5,000. But really, it's not like you're doing one job. This capital is gonna take you through multiple jobs, right? It's just gonna help you get through more jobs quicker. So really, if you take a look at how much you're profiting off each job, let's say he makes $2,000, $3,000 off every job, and then he does 4 jobs a month. That's already 12,000. That's already more than what he would have paid us. I don't know if you guys understand the example, but he's making more revenue, more profit than what he's giving us. So it's a win-win situation. But I would say that's what I would do to avoid that situation. But, you know, he was saying, oh, you're so good, you know, you're so funny. Well, I mean, I'm trying my best, right? All right. Well, with that being said, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. Make sure you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And drop a thumbs up for The Bank. The Bank, man, you guys did a really great job. Drop a thumbs up for my boys at The Bank. And if you're serious about getting capital for your business, go to the link funderhunt.co/last step. funderhunt.co/last step. Peace.